I just finished my masterclass for today, and I can't wait to share what we talked about. It's about when you want to feel closer to someone. You just want a deeper connection. So many people in their relationships, even though they're in close vicinity, they feel alone. They feel like we're not actually really connecting here. I don't feel close to you. Can we have a good talk? And we find out that whenever someone says that, can we just have a deep talk? The other person just walls up, shut down, don't know what to say. You're scaring me, that kind of stuff. So Bob and I, we are continually, every day, this is what we do 24/7. We're helping people in their relationships for their adult kids. I want to feel closer. Well, today in Masterclass, I love this. We just talked about the gifts that you can bring to someone who you want to feel more connected with. Maybe there might not even be anything wrong in the relationship. You just want to feel closer. Well, if you want to feel closer to someone, these are the gifts that you can bring to that relationship. First of all, before you hang out, whatever that is, before you're about to text them, talk on the phone, or go to see them, set your intentions and say, I want to feel closer to this person, so I'm going to bring some gifts. You can bring gifts of a happy memory. So you want to feel close to this person. Prepare for the relationship, rehearse it, prepare for this meeting that you're having, even though it's not a meeting, it's just a fun time, whatever it is. But bring the gift of mentioning a happy memory. Hi, so good to see you. Do you remember when this happened? That was so funny. Or do you remember when this happened? I felt so close to you. Just bring a happy memory. Think of one, get to that. And number 2, I'm just gonna look at my masterclass notes here. Bring a little bit of a plan in a good way for just some ideas of things you want to talk about. Things you just like, things you want to share. And another gift you can bring is a happy morning. Bring the gift of a fresh start. If you want to feel closer to that adult kid, that person, that your husband, your wife, whatever it is, bring the gift of a fresh start. Don't judge that person for how it's gone before and how these conversations go before. Turn a page and get a fresh start and bring a fresh start to this conversation and just say, I'm giving, and you don't have to say it, but in your heart, you're giving them the gift. I'm giving you a fresh start. I'm not going to presume you're going to be like you always have been, because then you just stay vibrationally in that dysfunctional cycle. But when you level up and vibrationally get not expectations, but this anticipation that I'm going to bring gifts to your relationship that are invisible, and you're going to love them, because I'm going to give you the gift of a fresh start. I'm going to give the gift of fun, talking about a happy memory, and I'm also going to match their intensity level. If they're ready to have some intense, I call it intensity, but I sort of like in the meaningful deep. You might be one of those people that love deep. Let's talk about the real stuff. But they might not be ready for it. And you come in there just thinking, all I want to do is feel closer to you. Why can't we just have this deep conversation? And meanwhile, they're like, ooh, like no one prepared me for this. I wasn't ready for this. So we have to remember that the most loving thing we can do is to match someone's intensity. Follow the lead and follow your own heart. And these are the 5 things that you don't bring into a relationship. Check your attitude before you're about to have a connection with somebody. Before you text, before you call, before you meet with someone, check this. Make sure you're not bringing an agenda. We so do this without even knowing we're doing it. Well, of course I've got an agenda. I want you to do this, or you're giving and you're giving something, but you're having an expectation of what you're going to get back. Be done with it. Let go of all the agenda. Done. Imagine how that person's going to feel when you don't have an agenda with them. You don't even have to talk about this stuff. It's literally what you're doing in your inside world to feel closer, and you want to feel closer to someone. Don't bring an agenda. Take off the judgment glasses. This is what I find sabotages everyone. We find that, just like I've got a pair of glasses here, if people have hurt us, things have happened, or you're just judging somebody, it actually, just like this changes my vision. If you put on judgment glasses and you're judging somebody, it actually completely skews your vision. You are not seeing the most beautiful version, the most perfect version of them, who God created them to be. Now you're skewed because you think they should change. You think that they should be better at something. You think that they should be more intentional. I think that you should be this. When you want to feel closer to someone, wearing these judgment glasses of trying to fix someone or make them better is literally going to sabotage that. So if you want to feel closer, ditch those judgment glasses. And the next thing, I love that I can look at my notes here. I'm also not going to bring my agenda. I'm not going to bring my judgments. I'm not going to bring my past into this conversation, and I'm not going to bring the offense, and I'm not going to bring the hurt. I'm coming to you clear-minded, with beautiful eyes to see the real you. So when I want to feel closer to you, I bring you a gift. My favorite memory of us together. I love this. And you know what? I'm not going to have an agenda for you, because that just means I'm a little bit scared that maybe you're not okay. But that's not my business. Your journey is not my business. And if you want to feel close to the people around you, drop the agenda and just remember, their journey is literally none of your business. Everything has gone better for me when I've done this. And we think it's out of love that we need to bring correction or bring fixing or bring help, and we overhelp. But honestly, instead of caring so much about what that other person is doing and what that other person is thinking and what they might be thinking about you and all the stories you're telling yourself, why not care deeply about how you feel in the relationship? And you can decide to feel safe in this relationship, secure in this relationship, and in love with this person, whoever you want to feel close to. And I'm telling you what, things are going to change when you start making these little changes. And that's why it's no accident that you saw this video just now. This is your divine appointment.